At exactly 6:47 p.m., every hitman, gangster, and ruthless criminal gets one name, one location, one mission. Take him out. This battle-hardened war veteran had already lost everything.
Baby, when you were little, I told you I'd never quit. I told you I'd never give up. There was nothing left to do.
After years of fighting, chasing revenge, and carrying the weight of countless painful memories, he finally believed the war was over. But instead of finding peace, all that remained was emptiness, pain, and no reason to keep moving forward. Meanwhile, on the other side of the city, an old homeless veteran is brutally beaten by a violent thug named Mickey. The man had stolen the old veteran's dog and thrown it into the street, where the helpless animal was struck and killed by a passing car. With ruthless gangs controlling the streets, the city had become a place where justice no longer existed.
You're a reconnaissance Marine.
Back in his apartment, our main character slowly disappears into his own darkness. The memories of war, the loneliness, and the pain trapped inside his mind continue tearing him apart. Consumed by trauma, he cuts into his own military tattoo, desperately trying to silence the suffering buried deep inside him. Searching for a little peace, our protagonist visits his daughter's grave. Broken and overwhelmed by grief, he whispers, "Dad loves you so much, sweetheart. My little girl. You're so far away now. I just want to see you again. I'm sorry, sweetheart."
I told you I'd never quit. I told you I'd never give up. There was nothing left to do.
For a moment, his mind begins to play tricks on him. His daughter appears before him. She smiles and says, "Dad, I'm here." But the truth is even more painful. She was never really there. It was only a heartbreaking hallucination.
No! Let it come back! Let it come back!
But just as he prepares to leave, an old woman stops him. Her eyes are filled with anger and hatred. She tells him she needs his help because her entire family has been destroyed. Then she blames him for every loss she has suffered.
My oldest. He was next.
She spits in his face and delivers a final warning. Every gangster and psychopath in the neighborhood works for her. At exactly 6:47 p.m., she will send his apartment location to every criminal network in the city and unleash them all to hunt him down. Before leaving, she reveals the truth. A powerful crime family has placed a massive bounty on his head. He returns to his apartment, then suddenly, he sees his late wife standing in front of him. She welcomes him home like he just returned from another mission.
It's okay. It's good.
And she reminds him that his job is not finished. She wants him to avenge the death of their family. Holding back tears, he promises he won't give up.
Yeah, fine. Yeah.
But his wife only says one thing. There is still work to be done. Then she asks him what time it is, and before he can answer, she disappears. The moment the vision fades and the clock strikes 6:47 p.m., everything changes. Hell begins. Armed gangsters, professional killers, and violent criminals storm his apartment from every direction. The first wave crashes through the door and sets the place on fire, and instantly he is forced to leave behind his darkest thoughts and awaken the warrior he buried inside himself years ago. Inside that small apartment, he tears through the attackers, using anything he can grab, one brutal fight after another begins. Then the battle moves into the hallways, where he takes the enemy's weapons and drops them at point-blank range. This veteran refuses to fall. Before reaching the rooftop, he finds innocent people massacred by the gangsters. With nothing left to lose, he eliminates every mercenary standing in his way. Then he moves toward the top of the building. But when he reaches the roof, he realizes he still isn't safe. The gangsters begin climbing after him from every direction. There is nowhere left to run. Forced into a corner, he grabs his weapon and faces them head-on. One man against dozens of killers. A savage battle erupts across the rooftop. With enemies closing in from every side, he makes the only move left, a desperate leap from the top of the building. But the nightmare isn't over. The moment he crashes onto the pavement below, another wave of gangsters surrounds him. And from a nearby car, the old woman watches everything unfold. He breaks through the ambush and escapes into a local bar. Inside, he finds the same criminals who destroyed the place and killed innocent people without mercy. One by one, he takes them down. But soon, he faces his greatest challenge yet. A brutal one-on-one fight against a massive executioner covered in tattoos. A monster of a man who refuses to go down. And when the savage battle finally comes to an end, silence returns. The veteran returns to his daughter's grave. Standing there, he quietly whispers his final goodbye. "Dad misses you so much, sweetheart." Lost in memories of the life he once had, he remembers everything he lost.
You can't hide it. It's all